It might be fair youth. And don't worry, I will be reading on the argument in England. Me and he might.
Way to take one for the team, Bradley.
Okay. We are on now. And I'll wait 1 minute. Yeah. Hey. In and out. Oh! And everyone, what on? Who in the mind of Mr.Bee? I am off your off, Mr.Bee. And he eat on four inedible, slightly embarrassing. On in the mind of Mr.Bee. And I will be released without mentioning my. Are you my guest anymore?
Can I be your trusty sidekick?
But you're there, right? Almost every week.
Can I be the Ed McMahon to your Johnny Carson?
Yeah,
Only don't look for me to pass out Publishers Clearinghouse checks. I will not be at anyone's door anytime soon with a check the size of a small Buick.
Anyhow,
Nor will you hear me say, "You're right, sir," because most of the time Mr. B is in fact wrong.
what? You know, I want to hire you at any minute, but I'm not. But this will be very boring without you.
Well, I'm glad to be here. I'm speaking in jest, of course.
Anyhow, well, in the mind of me, we are a bunch of and one. Or way out with the we are a very we will be going back way that we are about in the older. Again, then we will be going back that and also in but wait, we get with all in oh, we are both in the L. What do you think?
I think they're keeping the trailer very ambiguous.
Yeah.
Who knows what's happening? You brought up a good point that I'm sure you'll bring up, but the question I ask right off the bat is, what's the point of the trailer when it's telling you nothing, really? It's just whetting your appetite.
Yeah. Yeah. It nothing. Now they might be. Oh, waiting it. Oh no, not waiting it, but waiting it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not in the can. I'm sure.
I know not all in what we wanted on the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
And and eat like me, really utterly was like, oh God, this is not the what I wrote on me. And it did. But you down was legal.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I feel like Frozen became a monster. You know, the momentum just kept building and building and building. And I would suggest that if you ask anyone under 10 years old who their favorite princess is, so to speak, it's going to be Elsa or Anna. Like, you could not sing that song for 2 years, whether it be at a kid's talent show or an adult voice singing competition, or that song was everywhere.
Yeah, let it go. Yeah. Oh no, let it go. But
So I needed I kind of, having kids growing up at that time, I needed a reboot in the sense that I watched it with you, and I was like, oh, it's so overrated. Tangled is by far the best Disney princess movie, no question about it. And then I gained a new appreciation after distancing myself for a year or more from it, and then going back and rewatching it and realizing, in fact, it was nearly as good as all the hype.
Keep on asking me that. I will take care of it.
well, by the way, the our and my in my opinion, we on the
Mm-hmm.
I'm in middle woman. Oh, yeah, man, I was being and I remember learning it when the moment email and I had I'll need it.
Mm-hmm.
I will only a year. I will I'll in the and like 8 months. I almost 8 months later, or 11 months later, I out my board. Oh, and it was not the movie that did it in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Might have been in my mind when I did it, but I don't think it was like. Oh, it was not the movie that made me out of my board. I think my I'm and I did do it wrong like the year or after it came out. What I've only got now I about what I was in about when it came out. It ended up being my least ever wrong. I might do another one like now it been like 5 years and might remake it me and Nissi like almost me like I want I mean my me I had a good idea I like well a good idea I didn't it well what
So I think it's worth revisiting. I mean, you have a totally different perspective now, and if you think like, look how far Disney's come in those years.
I bought it I and I gave you you and I we I and I is you oh live reading on L
Shameless plug.
yeah let me add it I need open the ember do you want me
Yeah.
okay well I was a voice read it or maybe I was a bit a guy read it yeah I want a bit a guy read it
Bloody jolly good then. Jolly good.
How Frozen got to now. Welcome to this very special edition of Mr. Bee's Brilliant Movie Buzz. It has been 1 year since Frozen has been released. Due to the success of Frozen, you would think that its release has been over 10 years. Now come with me to a time before Frozen so I may show you what people's thoughts were before it was released. Frozen is loosely based on the Hans Christian Andersen story The Snow Queen. I say loosely based as the only thing it has in common with it is this woman with snow powers.
it might add a
I'm
little
going
bit
to
more
give away a lot
almond
of spoilers, but if you have not seen this movie, you must be living under a rock.
that was a
It has
little bit
been going
me
in and out of production since the 30s. Until about 2011 it was going to be hand-drawn, but it wasn't. I predict the reason to be that after Disney saw the poor results of the 2011 Winnie the Pooh movie, I Hate You Harry Potter, they chose not to do hand-drawn. Then when 2013 opened, we were seeing trailers and posters for all these movies, but where was Frozen? We did not see anything until July. In about February we did see some posters, but Disney pulled them because they said the real characters did not look like them. Then when we saw the first 3 trailers, we were thinking to ourselves, the characters really do look like they did in the posters. The characters only look a little bit better in the movie than they did in the posters, but they look basically the same. After the first trailer in July, we were thinking, this is what Disney was hiding from us. Those of you who do not remember, the first trailer was with Olaf and Sven, and it was funny, but it seemed like it was ripping off the Ice Age movie. After Disney started promoting the movie heavily, most of the publicity was centered around Olaf, and people were worried that Olaf would be very annoying. Though on November the 27th, 2013, it looked like Disney's bad publicity finally paid off, because Frozen had become the highest grossing movie of 2013 and the highest grossing animated movie of all time. Frozen Mania had officially struck the world, becoming the best-selling DVD in the USA and the UK. Now for a short review of Frozen. It is easy to see why this movie has gotten all the praise. It definitely does not follow the usual Disney cliches, as it makes fun of the love at first sight scenario. I like the fact that it talks about the sister angle that we have not seen in any other Disney movie. I also like how Anna commits the act of true love when she saves her sister. The music is excellent. This is a must-see movie if you have not seen it already, and if you have, you may enjoy watching it again. By Mr. B. Copyright 2014 Mr. B Studio International. All rights belong to Mr. B and Webmaster Wesley M. And if anybody breaks this copyright, they will have to spend 10 years as my personal slave. And thanks for your understanding.
Boy, that was embarrassing.
Really? I wouldn't call it embarrassing. I didn't think it was that bad. I think you've developed a lot as a writer, but the ideas were sound.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of did just tail off.
Yeah. Remember, I don't know that it meant that you are your own work in it.
Yes, Bradley. Although rest assured that I am a worse critic of you than you are of yourself.
Oh,
I got nothing good to say about you, mister.
Yeah. This is why do I ask you? Oh my God, again.
I think Brad Pitt's busy.
Yeah, not the meeting.
No, I think you're too critical. It's hard. You are your worst critic, your own worst enemy, and your worst critic. I think that's. Do you disagree with anything you said?
Well, in that I might I a lot. Me and not everyone was in that.
Well, it was stylistically, it's where it's lacking. The content is all good. It's just the delivery.
Yeah, and all my warning like you and I in that your eye in letting under what, and in God and I mean, and I like they mean and uneasy, but I end me more mean do for and the wet or I be mean to the audience, my Reno.
Yeah. Well, I think you would say something like you're probably living under a rock, or it may be just a troll in disguise.
Yeah.
So I think you just developed a style and a biting, like humor. Like there wasn't a whole lot of humor there. Everything was pretty literal.
Yeah.
or not your voice, but none of your sentiments were inaccurate or you think any differently now. You just have a better way of communicating them. If you think about it, it was what, 5 years ago? That was 25% of your life ago.
Yeah.
Your life.
Keep in mind, I'm and and on the ice wall.
Yeah.
And I see you in the ice wall.
You use the term loosely.
Yeah. Yeah. Any I really I didn't really out my really in my in all my in all my in all I mean my my in all my in I well when I really need about my need I my baiting and umo my in yeah my and out oh and really in and really in vote on them walk on them in the in the with the off one I am in Mimi and walk on that on then again and lightning ice do you in all
Oh, I think that they've set the bar so high that there are going to be just haters out there. Look at all the people that, immediately were looking for flaws for Endgame because they didn't want it to be over or as good as it was.
yeah
So yeah, you can find flaws in anything, but I think that they're I imagine what the studio and Disney as a whole is projecting. I mean, that's going to be a big number to me. But
yeah now gone in they don't in out now oh yeah but in me me and what idea that they're not me in and
oh,
in
absolutely,
and in me that it's a big number
yes. I mean, based on merchandise alone,
yeah
I would imagine the number exceeds the number of the first one.
yeah
Their estimate, what I'm saying is their estimates are higher than the gross of the first one.
yeah do you in a be the animated movie with Ubo Yadawa worldwide no animated movie we Ubo Yadawa
Let me ask. So define animated, because I would guess the Lion King's gonna get there.
Mimi it might and on you and on it on a but right now no animated movie yet we Ubo Yadawa yeah now gone
I would say yes.
yeah yeah it will be in a
Only because, so the first one came out how many years ago? 6 years ago?
yeah about yeah about a year ago now
So
God I old
So now there's 6 more years of kids
yeah
in existence. Plus everyone that saw the first one is going to see this one. So I'd say, yeah. I'd say that's a realistic number. And my guess is that that's the number Disney is targeting. That's where their head's at.
yeah
That puts a lot of pressure on the development team.
yeah and in mind the duet or of the way on the way on duet the phone and all the way uh uh and do on this on two I not on redundant phone two
Mhm.
um oh on two a year in the be in the ad on animation is CEO oh in the minute is that is oh there are a lot writing on it
Oh, absolutely.
and this will mean that all animated movie we well all we in all there are a lot writing on all an animal oh
Mhm.
my in it will be I yeah and that he made a good movie
Oh, it's gonna be a good movie. Like,
and we will not it why
correct. Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't be a. I wouldn't be a. I think that if I didn't take my kids to see it, I would deserve a call, a CPS call,
yeah
borderline child abuse.
well I did go on yeah I might need like only my need and out
Oh, absolutely.
yeah I don't know I got a little bit of a need fan
Slightly. You take the good, you take the bad, and in the end, you're still a fan. At least you're way more. At least you're not. At least you're not a drinking the Kool-Aid, so to speak. You understand the business now, and you understand the game and
yeah
how Disney plays it. But that doesn't mean you don't like him. It's kind of like Tom Brady. Yeah, he cheated. Yeah, he's probably done it before, but he wins Super Bowls. I like him, but I hate liking him, but I hate to admit that I like him. But God makes good throws. God, Disney makes good movies.
yeah
Continue to watch him and just forget the rest.
yeah
So you're not following Disney blindly,
yeah I am not in buying all yeah all
where maybe in 2014, 15, you were.
no
You were starting to see the light?
no but me I was following on up when the me on in maybe when you all met me I and I was but by that point I went and following me blindly now I know a lot more now than I did then in mind
Yeah. There was a time, Bradley, or Mr. B, where I remember you having knockdown, drag-out fights with a certain teacher about Disney being an evil empire.
no. Are we back? I think we are. Hello, what an uni out in the mind of me?
Take two.
Yeah, out or B. B. And me my favorite level.
Go figure.
Only for me the back out. I think we are enough about phone. If you want to more about
You're saying if we talk any more about Frozen, we might get hypothermia?
but we wait move on Ulian under propaganda.
Huh?
And propaganda. We will move back on with me and we will revisit it. And now we know I do it.
Let me ask you this, Mr. B. Is Facebook self-promotion?
Mimi.
You say Facebook is a self-promotion tool? Did we talk about self-promotion or promotion as being part of propaganda? So you're self-propagandizing when you post on Facebook?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are not now we want like we buy it make it more on or an you it. Okay, what do we are?
We have criteria for propaganda. It's a slanted interpretation of a fact or opinion. It vilifies a group of people.
Yep.
Polarizing issue.
Mm-hmm.
Must deliver some sort of fake narrative, false narrative, I mean.
Yeah. Fake news.
Fake news. The info is presented in a persuasive manner. It incites fear. It is predatory. It's emotional manipulation.
Yeah.
Elements of shock value.
Yeah.
It's deliberate.
Yeah.
And usually it has a sense of urgency. Maybe so that the target doesn't have a chance to think rationally. Kind of like a telemarketer call where you need to give me your information now. Your account is compromised. So they give you this urgent message, and then you want to provide you with information, or you want you to provide them with information.
And you are not eight.
Usually, yes. Usually it's fake.
And I ain't got any like no on my Uno. Do not down your Uno. Only number. Won't and you get one in down your Uno. Me you on the number that when you are on mice.
Mm-hmm.
But now in me on I and it down way one in make a more man more list.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, so if you said self-promotion is propaganda,
that debatable. Not debatable. I'm me like I am you in this of more in my oath, but in that propaganda I will know. But yeah, but my not at this list. My anak ada ni imo, but my if we and done it down to my one.
Okay.
Oh.
Slanted. It's a slanted interpretation.
I not in my A. But
It vilifies a group of people.
yeah, me no not.
Polarizing issue.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't like the well one, but I am in. And then I'm gonna down like one.
Must deliver a set of some sort of false narrative.
Yeah.
Information is presented in a persuasive manner.
In let me get where and that one me I in and I yo oh Mimi well my about mà now I'm in we debate and me need that. Oh am I oh I màu one that we won. Right oh I will a that na una one debate. Oh I will oh a in me in in me in oh very not in oh yeah I will oh a màu and right I yo mà hồi nãy này you on down
Yep.
a what then that one
Incites fear.
a we need to eat that mà anh lại rồi yeah
Is predatory.
I in vô này in a go I want anh đừng ôi mẹ anh ạ in a what that
Sexual manipulation.
we might want that mà what now a
Element of shock value.
now mẹ anh ạ might me and I yo đi lên bẹ yeah yeah
Deliberate. Yep.
anh nghĩ đau đây mau we will need I mean you in me in that a like debate that that we what on one I mau
You have a question mark. Information presented in a persuasive manner.
I know you we need that wow I think we do need it and
Yeah, I think that's good.
yeah And I don't I mean get well, it might be yeah um I but what the what me more
Next one we have a question mark under is predatory.
what do you mean by only?
We were talking about is meant to. I think is predatory and is manipulative are the same umbrella.
Yeah, or maybe get where and go with emotional manipulation. We on unknown what I know good eat of me definitely on both these in what I don't only got the back
Yeah.
and or manipulating you or I mean I get rid of that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Emotional manipulation.
Yeah, I'm might eat that.
Element of shock value.
And what do you mean by that?
So we meant that it's meant to. There has to be like a wow factor. Otherwise, it's not really. So if it's just hody hum, more information or facts or whatever, there has to be some sort of a wow factor.
Okay. Do on that go under an 8 young ina under the iman baba.
Yeah.
Oh, on I like get where element of value and in 8 young.
Makes sense.
Yeah. May I make this the more manageable more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what do we ask? I mark them one by one now.
Deliberate. Oh, from the top?
Yeah.
Slanted interpretation of fact or opinion. I think that's got to leave that.
Yeah.
It vilifies a group of people.
Got to leave that.
Mm-hmm.
Niche in the by them back.
Uh-huh. It's a polarizing and it's a polarizing issue.
Yeah, we got with that, right?
Yep. Must deliver some sort of false narrative.
Only that.
Yep. Information presented in a persuasive manner.
Yeah. Not. We only that, right?
Agree.
Yeah.
It's got to incite fear.
Definitely.
It's a form of emotional manipulation.
Yeah.
It's deliberate.
Yeah. The limit me like in my mind the eat on that make know what actually what they're doing.
It's a great point. I couldn't agree more. Usually there's a sense of urgency, maybe so the target doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. I know in this
For example, they're murderers. They're coming for your jobs. They're bringing drugs.
Danny, can you get this get the list on
Yep.
yo?
Working on it right now, buddy.
Do you want me to read out it?
No, I'll get it.
I'm you one on your I read out it with you or on me. And I out it with both.
Okay.
AUN.
Come on, bud.
AUN battery.
Rarely. So do you want to keep this bulleted or do you want to make it a statement?
I'm a bulletin.
Okay.
Hey guy, I need information. May I might me then. Oh. Let me. I really need to make all my only height. Only all my I do this.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to go into Bradley's room.
Bradley, you're missing a sock. You look kind of odd with one sock on and one sock off.
Yeah, he's not as bad as the little boy that was running around with
That-
one shoe
that's
on
true.
and one shoe off. He's good.
Oh, yeah, me and you on the English. I want a like a me you and on we are in a cow and you mean Lenny?
So sense of urgency to a call of action. Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, cow action. Like it needs to be done right now.
Yep, I like that.
I got gay in my viewer D. Oh, Amy, in we back on or now? I am based in a location. Ano ba high-end? Am I an uno and we? And after that, look. Not going or I go back to my win, and
No, that's fine.
hey, I'm based in we are back, and who in but anyhow we are not in we are now back. Do any more about Uganda?
I think we covered it.
Yeah, not gonna list. Oh, wait, move on. Well, mean mate. Hey. You are all Canada. Every one of you, Canada. Every one of you, we in bait in the law.
That's a bold statement, Mr. B. Please elaborate.
Me, I an infant. Every one of in bait in it. In the wall, be every in that right now. That right now. That me on the dimension. My wall don't be. Mình độ vốn ai mình độ em mình ý vậy my in no my butt no vậy my wall on well not my wall yeah my wall mình là baby minimal hana you in me I me that vậy mà I am breaking the law make me
Breaking the law again. Can we arrest you? Can I get through to get a sheet, please?
no.
Careful, Kiki. It's a criminal.
But
I'm aware of that.
But anyways, we are you are wearing it or that is even.
Hold that a minute.
Well, this might be even. Oh, anyway, as we eat, you are probably breaking the law. Yeah, But yeah, even right. Now what is argument? Do you know what is Nanny?
Um, anything that's trademarked, you can't use it or its likeness in anything you're trying to show publicly, right?
Yeah, basically. Well, email and argument is a little bit different.
Okay.
Different. In basically on an email, you basically email anything, any logo. Argument is like movies needs what out is argument.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my brother. This video is argument. It is not inoffable. I will be in that later, but that is argument. But I might get the definition of argument. Argument definition. Now, I know that.
I quote, so as I'm not breaking copyright laws, an exclusive legal right given to an originator or an assignee to print, publish, perform, film, or record literary, artistic, or commercial material, and to authorize others to do the same.
Yeah.
So in your blog right now, you're publishing. You're not printing or performing, but you're publishing via film.
Yeah.
Other people's stuff.
Yeah. This is, well, right now this is my this one is mine. This is under my name. All right, Ari, you don't get any of it. I know about that, but and I call you and I might leave it you in my wall. I mean, unless you owe me and I might need it you in my wall. Need any that love and let me. Mà anh BCE ay everything you. If you write an in it even this right now is even. Now I recommend you say it even that might mean now you find file with me anyway and that is make it easable or like if you like and then getting sued you and it is easable if that is any end.
Makes sense to me.
It is but you don't need to like my AOO and PowerPoint that is also activated. Now you add a idea. Like a UI on man and A. Well, I not with that idea. Oh, you add do that well you didn't write it down or you didn't put it into an in or yeah that is not no go anywhere. And you add like at. But yeah. Now I add a little one in my don't be on.
Oh, really?
Now you know only be only went on out. I knew what it is.
Yeah, so essentially, as a teacher, about 5 years ago, we had a district initiative that all the teachers were supposed to make a web page
Mm-mm.
and post their work, and parents could access it. It was a free, just a typical web page. You could go on the district website, click the school, the department, the teacher, click their name would hyperlink to their website. So this was a district initiative, and based on various degrees of savvy with technology, some teachers embraced it, some teachers tried, and some teachers just kind of ignored it. Anyway, so then that was like a 1-year thing. And then we kind of went away from it. We adopted Schoology and Google Docs and all this other stuff where pretty much it was a much more compatible, easy to work with. There were not links involved. Things didn't crash or get lost. So long story short, we went away from it. But, it's a public domain, so the teachers' websites and what have you still stayed online. So last summer, would have been the summer of 2018, our superintendent's office was notified by a law firm. They had a list of images that were on teachers' websites that were copywritten images. Teachers type in a search for, say, lab safety, and to a Google search bar, they'd hit images, and the images that would come up, they'd put on a PowerPoint document or somewhere in the web page, whatever. Anyway, those are all in the public domain, but they are copywritten images. So the teacher would reuse them, they would reproduce them without express consent from the originator of the images. Long story short, the lawyer was threatening either you take them down or we will sue you for X amount. So the district was blindsided by this and had like an emergency emails like, if you've got anything in anything that's copywritten, take it down. In the meantime, the district went down and got them all off the district website so that we could do it. So, but we were trying to do the right thing and trying to make our websites user friendly and accurate and all this other stuff, but we didn't have any directive on, hey, if it's a Google image, then why can't I just use it? So the district had to scramble to avoid litigation. But there's these law firms that just go around and fish for school districts and other public entities that have public stuff that they can access so they can look for a lawsuit.
Yeah. I know about my money and I knew this last you I'm on the well I I win like that my brand my evil bait mấy gây in mấy lẽ ông oi đây này mấy imo nó máu eo you we nay need what máu I mean I mean I need to do I might need to do out of this I hope not. But anyhow, we but I might ask about LU. Do you know anything about LU?
I don't.
a LU in this in EA in this U. And the defect may have been able to out you LU. Mimi.
Okay.
I'm not again area, but LU, you know what? I get the my on my body, my I mean that. The my that I own on my brawn.
Okay, and it says copyright disclaimer for images.
Yeah, that.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, fair use. Purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, including multiple copies for classroom use, scholarship, or research is not an infringement of copyright. In determining whatever the use made of a work in any particular case is a fair use, the factors to be considered shall include the purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of a commercial nature or it is for nonprofit educational purposes, the nature of copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyright work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for any or value of the copyrighted work.
Yeah.
Most images go under fair use.
But that we know and and new we all in that in an art right. My bond ethnically in that in an art right. Well, like my style in now that might be an invent an art right. We I'm of in this emo. And I my and Emin you and but at the different may have been able to you. Then
they'd had to pay their lawyers money.
Yeah, I not ain't that they will run it around and they identify in. But if they will not, but if like your and then and my and then we are in the English for you. And we are under illegal out and do this. We are not eight this. They army order and win.
Yeah.
But and the army, they nobody will want to do that. No one want to get owned. LUEA this or EA this end. Now we know on our and on that one. No on our and then on like this emo on LU in that out now or yeah. Okay, now I am running. Okay, my I'm out is more and you might you might you Oh, Annie, you are always got in I mean, I want a video that this video I've been brought on at my gone.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have got in that, right?
Yes.
And I know that it might be a little, waiting.
Yep.
Oh, the, you and the mountain, they are on an ID, we are a database on all the, on all the, on a bunch of might walk, not go into a database, and in, and through the database, and a map, the email, and in, all that, and you have been and in raw, they and I like which one. You are mother, the Anthony and mother I or when we eat the money and that video will go do what eat the Anthony. They and brought it all. And they and like yeah, I know it out there. I will what it yeah, what it does. Now the on an ID now is you in your under LU in in you and dispute it and then like and then that and then you dispute that it won't yeah and then it and then I know you will get a will in my when we will read it then they might get angry with you and they will get a right I you will limit it like in minute or video and or any and then you blah 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 and ultimately it might be and how many you get you and I your video will be taken down or you and I will get deleted. Now I am not made any in a new but I am I need me and I will. But I am been running the might be on. Oh, I am on. Although you that don't know, the all I out in my own being, I was doing that in this in on my own aim. What, Nanny?
Correct, sir.
Now me, I basically only right on more right now. When we got nearly then I now move yet they are mute we not only move is one of me I one of me I in movement well in I got any in one of me I deleted the video I will get it now I order a mute in it the other me I only brought my RE and I only brought RE right now and they're all well I don't know it I bought RE right now I might you and let me my or I now I moved it. What are we? Dumb! Already dumb! I will win a public domain of my own in the public domain. I like never I will win on it or I may use it you like this. Bum, bum, bum. Like that. It may on a little bit like bum, bum, bum. The enemy in Muya. Oh, anyway, you and you're all Muya go email and no, oh, it's more automatic like it's more database. Email and you Muya and you the offer. And dumb.
Don't sugarcoat it, Bradley. Tell us how you really feel.
I then all this in that one. I really then. I then all this in that one. But I really in all my own no and no my we're yet. I then I not know worry about it. However, I get a activate in this out meaning a moon me I didn't the moon. I won't this ude. I won't and yeah and I will and but man this for me and not LU me I in doing this or that will be LU. Will you any argument on that one?
Nope. No arguments here.
Yeah. No, by the way. Now, by the way, any in these. I wait, no one got any or I wait in England. Now, it's almost that it's more and you and that be under or and that be soon over the idiot on the app.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, no one in the me are like no one in the me. Right now, I only got a letting down with me right now. Me, I'm not get out of me. A letting down.
Well, I have a question for you. So, the original Ghostbusters movie, they wanted Huey Lewis to do the soundtrack. Huey Lewis declined to do the soundtrack. They hired a guy to do the soundtrack in the likeness of Huey Lewis, who Huey Lewis sued and won. Couldn't that guy have just said that Huey Lewis was the inspiration to his song?
Not a very more in that a gay area. Yeah. But now I about the activate tone. When an in the name of we are not out. Go back oh. Oh yeah, I do that. Then an in the name of we are not out. Go. Oh yeah, I add me is. And my oil I on in that that I will get a way in you. I in all that. Okay. But why about that way on? Okay. What are you? In 90 I hear.
95 years.
90 what or are you? Like when I That might mean that on a midnight I hear if you will in your lead or brown. Maybe you want more on the orange. Okay. And on Dumbo on the Disney movies, I want on aisle. Um, the now the now the other is now you now oh no like my brother that is like any or enemy.
Life of the Oscar plus 70 years.
Now wait up about you. Is that wrong? Wait up when the 90 are here. Is that wrong?
95 years, I think, is too long.
I'm not like any or enemy.
I also think that's too long.
Yeah.
A Trump is not a patent for a medication 7 years.
Yeah.
Before it can. So basically,
like that. Me that.
yeah.
Em mà no the mission they me ya nói là you in the em máu oh that but anyway yeah that is a little bit wrong. Okay, my way we are in what the meanings.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know what the meaning, right?
Public domain is where it's basically a library that is accessible to anyone who wants to use it.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it?
Yeah. After the you will then go into the public domain. Whenever that will be, that will then go into the public domain. That means now this me my bond and this will be right on the enemy. Why did I don't anything in my role that and when I die my won't go into the public domain. And I let me 80. Mimi no or Mimi like I couldn't let be a unwin on this. You know, I do the math with that one. But I let me 80. That will make my vote not go into the public domain and anyone only 9.
Wow.
At least anyone on like anyone only 8 at least. And already that is like unwin any year away or unwin only year away. Yeah. Or you won't be able to use my word what over and on that long. I think that a little bit way too long. Isn't that?
So should it be left up to the creator? Like, you think it's long? Could you have a disclaimer like, hey, feel free to use this, guys, in 5 years?
Yeah. And by the way, when you're 8 years old, you put in your wall or leave a document that they on uh 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 me I might you and put that in your wall, but you and put in your wall and when I die all my wall will be in the orbit of me. You undo that.
Uh-huh.
But anh EA don't do that. Not a lot of EA do. Me and I really don't know. They might want and by the way, I don't know. In that I mean me, my anh will not be like in the art way or you're not in where. Or I want army do that like and I will but you do it. Me you army ya that is ethnic art event. Lenny, are you on there?
Yep.
Lenny, you are that ethnic art event that you might not even know about.
You don't stay.
Me you look eight you want on Alvin. That will be art event under your name.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's not an awful me you are an iron document where
Yeah.
yeah, but that is ethnic art event. Oh, I know now that it's not enforceable.
So if it's not enforceable, is it really a law? Or is it a common courtesy?
And I might internet in more I mean
Here's an example. Like I've got, oh yeah, the internet is. What about all these memes? All the memes on the internet.
I normally not use me like that in in the I is on but all MBC like will that LEs and LE is LU or like that or that is under LU. Or only that out now. That will only be under LU. Me and that will be LEN up.
Okay. So what about theme songs? Presidential theme songs, like when a candidate's walking on stage, they play a song and then the artist says, "Nope, can't play my song."
Now that is I'm rating art in my like I and that is I'm rating art in my.
What's the difference?
Well, wait, look at that art in my art. Yeah, I look now me on. The art my yeah, like the they on the art in my won't meaning in they on a but on the meaning in that I mean the difference.
Huh.
Oh. Yeah, you on argue like that, but that would not be a gay yeah, no. And you know you're not in like getting like you know like you're not in like getting gây là nên only game mode. You know that.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know, but you know that mà nó liên game mode là cái là nên ỏi là mày điều mà I don't know. But only game mode on no you not no lên ở mà đi game mode and God bless the USA. You want that one? But yeah, you know, it wanna be now. Yeah, now in any I'm an old now. By the way, about me, I now me, now. Under that, do you in that mission under the LU umbrella? We need alignment on the right. Do you in mission under the LU umbrella?
Yes. Although it is for a profit.
And the amount and the amount being on.
That's a good point.
Now, by the way, now ethnically, now and that mission not under LU, and mission the late in the movies. We in one and we in my the bun and the mission. I go late in the movies. We I don't know they were out make up. Why do they need like in that? But I want to make up one of the movie. I would be like, this movie is bad. I'm not making any money. Here you go.
Yeah, really.
Do me edit my name out of the edit.
Reality, though.
Yeah.
We break the rules all the time, and only some of the time do we get caught, so to speak.
Now, yeah, yeah. Me, I like in that. And by the way, I YouTube. I don't, but a man like in our movie. I don't recommend it. Me, and you will not win that is. But it is that you get
Mm-hmm.
in that public domain, then go and go and my but I will yeah in that but any it is I want the but I the go the I want the go on the LU document oh no when you break the law what happened to you and Lenny if we if you break the law what happened to you?
Well, you get penalty fined or put to trial or to jail ultimately.
Yeah. Now what happened to you? Now what will happen to me if I write my on Facebook or YouTube?
You're gonna get kicked off the platform.
Yeah. That's the worst that will happen. That's the worst that will happen. I will be getting it off.
Interesting.
And million early like getting it off Facebook. That is, I mean, that like million early, and I might be able to like log back on with a different
Yeah.
name.
So it's all just optics. It's not really it's not as putative as you'd think.
Yeah. Like I might be able to log back on with like yeah, mà like me on army and in you or in a meeting you my meaning or my optional one but in the me yeah on and all
Mm-hmm.
like that. But yeah, that the war that will happen. Or is unbroken.
Well, if they have rules that no one enforces or no one really follows, then yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, I know punishment is there's really no punishment.
Well, yeah, that's just it. If so, they take it to litigation. Then you're paying a bunch of money to for what?
And I've mentioned like the and any on iron umi. But they won't. But they won't. I'm up with $10. Like in that war, doing that get $10 out of me.
Yeah, the expression is you can't bleed a stone.
And
I've heard that argument used on people that cheat on their taxes. They're like, what are they going to do? They're going to come after me? I got nothing. I can't bleed a stone.
oh yeah, and now any wala uduan is now any wala udu is bo or you.
Mm-hmm.
But there is our law that the an una or the idiot you all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they add on the more that will add, and if we get it off the add-on.
So then they can't come back on YouTube for distributing it, right? YouTube
Yeah,
plausible deniability where they're like, no, we kicked them off.
Yeah, yeah, and by the way, and then like I add, like I get it off Facebook. I called like come back on Facebook with a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Like my middle name. Ni na may off naman na ay an ina that. We na I Facebook. Yeah.
So it looks like it sounds like these platforms just want to keep passing the buck along because they know that it's not worth it.
Yeah. Oh, and you even if want you like L L I vậy mà yêu yêu o I vậy mà yêu yêu à được à ông you un I vậy in one that me are like you you ana amen in like oh man I know well I mean I know I'm you Uber
Mm-hmm.
and even and William ơi that vậy in Una at William ơi they want you to do that but any don't
Yeah.
we why they and this is and they but William ơi they are not the one getting mad about it underneath
Mm-hmm.
oh but by the way most underneath on you do the mana I is involved
What's that?
no mà dối EA on is more on you and mother I hiểu vị yêu more a more a at the beginning
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah however like the art in my own may like if my art in my well go 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 in the video I get the money of it
Mm-hmm.
I get the money on the mana I eating on one hand that might not be ill on the other hand if you an evil right now yeah oh by the way I have one advice if you an evil right now and you know you did do not eat it
Yeah, don't put that out there.
and
Don't make yourself a target.
well no but me you you get a my im im my email im be no more not what and if you get mana I in your video up oh that not really that bad oh you be your video oh up in there you're no oh little bound do it then go ahead and but if you don't but if you like and I are on yeah don't not in you are not gonna you
Yeah.
and now all you get and now all you will get your enemy movement in that out now and I only in one of my in me that one was an stupid but yeah yeah do you about it gone in any more we need to the that
Well, I think we should table the discussion to talk about. We both agree that the system is broken because there's no accountability, but how do we fix it? Like, that's another deep dive for another day.
Yeah.
We agree that it's broken, but we can't just fixate on problems. We got to come up with a solution. So what's a viable solution for how to fix it?
Oh,
I'm kind of
and,
at a loss.
oh, and by the way, and we are moving to know about the U.S. Anyway, is
Oh, that's an important distinction, yeah.
we are in we are both in the U.S.
For now.
Yeah, for now, and Canada a lot better. Mà I'm visiting in anyway is but anyhow, the last anyhow or any year and I here for I that is anyway in that we were way in that internationally. Me a more and me in that anyway is an that a album me well is very oh, and by the way, if you go away now and we and move away, they will ask we at that anyway.
Oh, really?
Oh, in that out now. They ask we at and they might and in like I. Oh, not in that out there, but they legally they ask we at that.
Huh.
Oh, you're more in that in the public domain. Oh, you're not more in that in in the US, but in the public domain in England. Like right now, and they both had the amount of time and that the bone amendment in.
Mm-hmm.
Me and bone right on the is in but we were at in that way that. Yeah, but that but in anyway that is on an but we an about the way in it that in art it might be I more we or
Yeah, I think so.
might be I or a parody in
Ooh. That sounds like fun. I'm on board with that.
anyone know a lawyer?
I know somebody that failed out of law school.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was an interesting topic.
Yeah, we are now my me updating on my Aladdin review, but will be of an this week.
The new Aladdin?
Yeah, on my bond. It review that I in like and review that will be of an this week. My you and might go out and my off week you might go out and this week.
What going on?
And in the mind of me will be off a week.
So the next time we convene will be 2 weeks from today?
Yeah.
The 30th?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It will be off a week. I am going on 8 weeks.
You deserve one, Mr. B. All your ranting and raving, it's got to be take a toll on you.
Yeah, but and by the way, and one in mind, the you will when they be going up, out in a Mimi and I will be moving this one you. in that out now. Now me and Lenny will not be going away. We will be going to you. You might want go away.
Or one of us.
Yeah. An man who that will be.
Yeah.
I an you. See you, Lenny. Anyways, it made a black in the morning, and I will eat. Once again, remember, if you are any you add almond on this video, and me, you and I email me and or almond on one of my phone, and you add. I want again. Once again. Any in Lenny?
Nope.
Hey. Good night and be happy.
Excellent, Mr. B.